Hello, StarCraft fans! This is PiLiPiLi coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. And today we have a game between MaSa and PiLiPiLi here on Acolyte, the latter edition. In the bottom left-hand corner of the map, we have the red Terran player canceling his refinery. It is MaSa. Representing Hydra's Arimba. I'm not kidding, that's an actual clan. And in the top right-hand corner of the map, we have the blue Protoss player. It is PiLiPiLi from Storm Gaming. Alrighty then, two very good players here for you today in a PvT Legacy of the Void Pro level. I've had many requests for more of these, so I'm tossing a couple up here now and again, and hopefully this should make people very, very pleased. Indeed. All right, this is actually from Wardy. Wardy sent a replay pack out featuring all the games that he's cast on his Twitch channel in the last couple of weeks or so. There's a link in the description if you want to catch more of Wardy's stuff. And yes, he really has some really great tournaments up there. Fantastic caster as well. Give him your love and attention as you're looking for more StarCraft to support, because I know you're doing that. I know you're doing that these days. Finding more and more StarCraft to support is what makes you happy. On the off chance this is a Reaper, which, I mean, Reapers in TVP these days, not the greatest. Not the greatest units of all time. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. It's going to be a Marine. All right. Marine up for MaSa. Probe scouting on in here. Protoss are the best scouters we have right now in the game. They consistently scout everything, which I appreciate. I really do. Probe scouts. Wonderful. Wonderful unit. Expansion on the way from PiLiPiLi. Got a second assimilator here. It's a gateway expand with a cyber core. Nothing too crazy here for sure. Chucking up a pylon, which on this map actually allows the probes, yeah, to kind of set up and actually have a little bit more efficient of a path to get this assimilator. Do you watch them here? It's a straighter path than it otherwise would be. It shortens it up a tiny bit. I mean, these are the little things that the pros can do, you guys. Probe trying to scout, but the Marine found him. First Marine picks off that probe. First blood has been shed, and check this action out. There is a proxy FAC here from MaSa. All right. MaSa's been known for his cheesy stuff, and so far so good, actually. Expansion done. Refinery. Second refinery coming up for MaSa here, too. And let's see what this factory is all about. It's all about. Stargate opener from PiLiPiLi, so it could be an Oracle, which, in the interest of making sure we have an Oracle name ready to go, we shall pull up our Oracle name list. It's a good one. It's a good one. And Starport. Wow. All right, so it's going to be a Widowmine drop proxied by MaSa here. The timing is going to be off. PiLiPiLi should not be ready for this if I had to express. Oracle good, though, because Oracle can toss Revelation on these Widowmines and kill them, and indeed it is going to be an Oracle. He's not going to start with Phoenix play. So this Oracle's name is going to be Falconia Paladin. Falcon Paladin's sister in a parallel universe learns to pilot an Oracle. For every 5 kills she gets, Falcon in our universe gets another patron. Aw, that's real nice. Patreon.com/FalconPaladin. You can check it out. So Falconia, we'll call her Falconia. I believe that was the intent. Third base now going down for PiLiPiLi, and guess what's on the way? This Widowmine drop is going to be delicious for MaSa. Falconia rather, is moving out across the map. Widowmine 1, Widowmine 2. The timing's pretty good here, actually. There it is. Second one pops. Medevac ready to go. Not going to boost in yet. Going to stay away from this building nexus, obviously. I'm going to try to sneak on in. There's going to be nothing to stop this. Phoenix moving out, too. Not staying home. Surprise! 1 Widowmine. 2 Widowmines. There's the burrow. There's the shot. Good pull. Great reaction time, though. Only 2 probes die from that initial attack. Second Widowmine. Tries to burrow a better place. Doesn't get there. Adepts fantastically making this thing happen. Oracle coming back home. Falconia says, no, we must destroy this Widowmine. I can use my Revelation spell to destroy her, if at all possible. Accidentally runs across the medevac, a medevac of MaSa's that has the ability to throw down another Widowmine, but the reaction time from PiLiPiLi, how is it? Photon overcharge! Up and lifted and killed. Nicely done. Nicely done. I mean, for all the not ready he was for that, PiLiPiLi handled that exceptionally well. I'm going to give that an exceptionally well. rating. And the medevac gets picked off by the Phoenix too. Goodbye, medevac. It was nice knowing you. He doesn't want to tell PiLiPiLi where his proxy factory is. This would of mine just going to walk in? This would of mine's just going to walk in and try to kill some stuff. I like this aggression from MaSa. He hasn't really done a whole lot. If we're going to be honest with ourselves. Burrowing himself in a very conservative location. And guess what's coming? A Liberator from the south up to this natural base. Can hit 3 of these mineral patches. And only gets 1 kill. Reaction time from PiLiPiLi. Fantastic, you guys. Really, really great. Really, really for PiLiPiLi. Widowmine tries to sneak up here again. Did that Widowmine get any kills? Maybe 1. There's another. Oh, 2. 2 for this one. And Liberator gets gets murdered by the Phoenix. All right. So far, PiLiPiLi has, I would give him like an A+ rating on this. For all the aggression that he's been under. And every one of his bases has been under attack. He hasn't lost that much. And he rushes carrier. Whoa! PiLiPiLi rushing carrier at 6 minutes while holding all of this garbage too. Amazing. Amazing from PiLiPiLi. +1 attack being researched here by MaSa. He's bringing his starport all the way home. That was a long journey. And PiLiPiLi found MaSa's secret factory staging ground and killed yet another Widowmine. There's a Widowmine sitting here in the middle of nowhere hoping to catch something, I guess. And Marine follow-up. Those guys are dark. Dark gray uniforms. Hard to see on this map, actually. It's an interesting advantage. More Marines coming up, too. The Marine follow-up, kind of fantastic. Actually, there's a single cannon defending this third base. I don't know about this. And guess who's going home? PiLiPiLi. Where do these Marines come from? Probes trying to attack, trying to warp in some Adept to deal with this. Nope. Not going to happen. Pylons are going to get burned down, but they don't have the stem. 1 pylon and 2 pylons are out. Still a handful of Marines remaining, but this carrier, a little bit scary. No, picking off those interceptors like they were born to. Pow, 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 pow. Depths not attack moving. Wow, that was a problem. Oracle, Widowmine firing on one of these Phoenix here. The Oracle go down. No, the Oracle cleans up. 7 kills on that dude. Repowering the cannon here at the third base. And once again, that could have been a lot worse. But PiLiPiLi did it. Had to reveal the carriers that he was making, as well as a mothership that is on the way here too. So MaSa, in response, is getting a lot more Marines, which is a great choice. Also expanding again for the 4th time. 1, 2, 3, 4 bases ready to rock. More Marines coming across the map. These guys look skinny, and their shields are huge. Are their guns like... Okay, I guess they're facing in front. I like it. I like it. That's a good skin. Not going to argue with that one at all. They just look smaller, though. They look skinnier. Just harder to see. The factory actually escapes somehow, some way. The factory gets the heck out of there. 4 cannons up the front of this third base for PiLiPiLi. If he wants the turtle like that, says MaSa, I'm expanding again. And by golly, he is. He's taking a 5th base here at the gold on his side of the map. So far, so good, I'd say, played by MaSa. Yes, PiLiPiLi has been doing exceptionally well, but MaSa's responses to these things and recognizing that PiLiPiLi just kind of wants to turtle up and make a bunch of carriers and then try to win, this is the Zerg strategy to that. You expand 1,000,000 times, get your production facilities up and running, and you should be able to max out faster than your Protoss opponent can, and then you're going to be okay. Also, you'll have the capabilities to remax faster than they can as well. So in response to the carrier, it's just mass Marine, which, you know what? Good strategy. These are little murder machines, especially with +1 attack, especially with +2. Not working on +2, though, for whatever reason. I don't know what's going on there with MaSa, but Medevac's joining the party, just increasing the power levels of these Marines, throwing up a missile turret at the front, too. Just setting up a contain is what this is. If PiLiPiLi wants to... Oh, is he going to lose this carrier? Look at how fast it dies. Extend it a little bit. Did PiLiPiLi, and it's time to go, says MaSa. Picked off one of the carriers. I feel like this is the time I can win this thing. Unloading. Here inside, Widowmine did take out the Oracle. I think that's what that was. Marines trying to charge on in, but cannons delaying the attack long enough, I think, for the carriers to clean this thing up. But depowering both of these Stargates here, it's really bad news. Going after probes, especially the ones on the gas. 4 probes dead. These Marines know they are toast, but They're going to take as many probes with them as they can, and that's 8 dead probes. So 18 probes have been killed. No SCVs have died. 78 to 55 total harvesters. MaSa looking okay. It's looking all right, you guys. And really just more Marines, more Widow Mines, more medevacs. This is his strategy. This is what he's going to do. And so far, I would argue that it's working pretty fantastically. 160 to 118 total supply. Another group of Marines, wow, getting killed by this carrier group. Starting to get a little bit scary. There are 5 of them. Upgrades, +1 air weapons is done. Working on +2 here. Working on resonating glaives for the Adepts. And here goes the MaSa. Another drop trying to sneak on up here. Trying to come up to this 4th base. PiLiPiLi from the backside. Surprise attack by MaSa. Forcing a cancel on that 4th base. I think the goal here too might be to not allow PiLiPiLi to get a 4th base. Actually, Widow Mines firing on those Widow Mine or on the interceptors fairly well, but there are still too many. There are still too many of them. Another good hit by that Widow Mine. 3 kills. Expanding again is MaSa. That's a 7th base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6th. 6th base at the gold base on MaSa's side of the map. He's taking his gold base. That's how aggressive and confident he is right now. Trying to drop, no, getting chased by interceptors and carriers, though. PiLiPiLi wrecked that attempt. Just destroyed it. Oracle killed. Good golly, Miss Molly. This is going, I don't know, this is close. This is a lot closer than it was just a couple seconds ago. These carriers are kind of doing a lot better than I thought they would. Storm being researched by PiLiPiLi, triple pumping carriers. Is he going to actually scout this base? Maybe? No. No, he is absolutely not going to scout that base at all, which is kind of hilarious. Widow Mine trying to burrow itself under the Skytoss army, but gets spotted and murdered. Medevac dead here. Small group of Marines. The Storm! Oh, the Storm! Oh, this Storm combination is going to be disgusting for PiLiPiLi. It's working so well for him. Quadruple pumping Vikings is MaSa. He's got to get Vikings to deal with this, I suppose. Archon here. 4th base gone for MaSa just in the blink of an eye from this carrier group. It is super duper scary, you guys. Really scary stuff. Scouting is important. He doesn't know about the gold base. There is a bit of a drop here at the natural for PiLiPiLi, but it's getting cleaned up by a cannon and a carrier. No big deal. Archon at the front dies. Here we go. Archon group. Can they focus down the carriers in time? Pretty good micro. Moving the wounded carriers back here. Vikings are doing, some of them are attacking carriers, but some of them are just attacking interceptors. Wow. Actually do have some marauders on the ground to try to clear out these Adepts, which is working out pretty darn well. Widow Mine going to fire on anything. No, it's not. Oh, wow. Something just blew up one of those carriers. It probably was the Marines, who are all dead now. Widow Mines firing on interceptors when they can. They just move so quickly, they're hard to get a beat on, is the idea here. And suddenly PiLiPiLi is down to just a handful of carriers, and by that I mean 1, which is bad news bears. Adepts really hitting those Marines hard with their +1 attack and their resonating glaives, and the last carrier is gone. PiLiPiLi forced to retreat. That was close. That was a really, really close attack there. MaSa's 6th base has been discovered. It has been discovered because I think PiLiPiLi wanted to expand here. Otherwise, it could have been there forever and ever. Amen. Drilling Claws being researched, which does decrease the time it takes for a Widow Mine to burrow, and also decreases the time it takes to lock onto a target and fire. So that might actually be useful in this situation. 164 to 109 total supply. MaSa has the lead. His Marine count is currently 59. 59 Marines is not bad, you guys, with +2/+2, no less. Secret factory of MaSa in the top left corner gets discovered. That was the one from the very starting of the game, you guys. It is now dead, but it is still there. MaSa replaces his 4th base like it ain't no thing, because it ain't no thing. And 63 to 52 harvesters is the lead. Marines coming in to get rid of PiLiPiLi's attempted a 4th base again. He just doesn't really want PiLiPiLi to have a 4th, does he? I don't think so. He's chasing these carriers away with the sheer number of Marines that he has, forcing a cancel on that 4th. PiLiPiLi needs a 4th, you guys. That is his priority right now. He's starting to get mined out of all 3 of his bases. He's going to be restricted on gas here fairly soon. That's what he needs to make this Adept High Templar carrier thing work. Is a lot of gas. This Widow Mine string hanging out. 1, 2 kills, 0 kills, 1 kill, 3 kill. They're doing all right for themselves. And once again, chasing on in to try to focus the carriers out of the sky. You guys, this is why you make Marines versus carriers. I know I say this a lot, but we don't really see many examples on the channel, but that is exactly it. A lot of Marines are dying, but man, it is cost efficient to lose 10 Marines to take out a carrier. There's the Storm, and our Marine group is toast. But guess who's making 11 Marines at a time back home? It's MaSa. MaSa's making 11 Marines at a time back home. He's taking a 7th base on the bottom right-hand corner of the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and an 8th base in the bottom right too. So I mean, that's 8 bases to 3 right now. This really just can't turn out any other way. I just can't see it. This 4th base by PiLiPiLi is not happening. Stop trying to make the 4th base for PiLiPiLi happen. It's not happening. Resources lost here, 21,000 for the Terran compared to 17,000 for PiLiPiLi, but that's fine, because again, another base coming up for MaSa. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll count the one that was lost as a base that previously existed and doesn't anymore. But again, just a constant stream of Marines coming up. +2/+2 on these guys. +3/+3 is seconds away from finishing. And when that happens, they will be the bane. They will be the bane of every single man alive. Marines. The Storm's doing pretty well here. Maybe he'll get this 4th base up after all. That was a good engagement by PiLiPiLi. He needed something like that real bad. Look at him just walk in with these Marines and just get stormed in the face. Good Widowmine shot, though. 15 kills on that one. Interceptor is a loss so far. You want to guess? 198. That's a lot. Also, Marine count, 238. A lot of dead things. A lot of dead things so far. And 4th base warping in. This is very tenuous for the PiLiPiLi. But again, we're making 14 Marines at a time now for MaSa. Don't mind us. Just making 14 Marines at a time. He's got 63 workers on 8 bases, which he needs to move some of these guys from his gold base somewhere else. But I imagine his attention happens to be elsewhere. APM 350 for MaSa, 220 or so for PiLiPiLi. Not that APM matters all that much, but it is a data point. 14 Marines at a time for MaSa. Pushing on in with... Oh, is he going to get the 4th base? No! PiLiPiLi left it alone for like 2 seconds. Widowmine's firing on the carriers. Marines don't even care at this point. They got the 4th base. That's what they're there for. And chasing them away. You jerk, says PiLiPiLi. Stop killing my stuff. Medevacs are fast enough to retreat from that situation. Look at this. The Widowmines are not close enough to these to actually... There we go. Got one. That's all right, I guess. And look at this guy. It's just not long enough to trigger on any of those individual probes, which is hilarious. Carrier group pushing on in from PiLiPiLi, trying to make this thing happen. Widowmines, Marines ready to rock. And burrow the Widowmines. They do end up burrowing. And oh my gosh, the carrier group with Viking support just evaporates. Wow. That was, yeah, is what that was. Great job. Great job by MaSa, recognizing the way to handle SkyToss. And killed, on your way to killing 21 carriers and a mothership, is to throw away the lives of 258 Marines, 10 Vikings, and 26 medevacs, and just expand everywhere. That's it. That's what you got to do. PiLiPiLi. Oof. Again, cost efficient, right? Lost 26,000 resources compared to 28 on the other side of things, but lost 33 probes. Could never get that 4th base down, and it's just an open conflict. Those Marines do so well against the carriers. And that was it. So great game from both players, and that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.